Hello and welcome back to the Club Report. This week we've been pushing through rivals, trying to get back up from Division 4 into Division 3. We've done another weekend league and spending some time in the new live Friendlies event. Main focus though has been Middlesbrough's new signing, Myles Peart-Harris. I set out with a clear evolution plan for him, but things didn't quite go the way I'd expected. I'll explain exactly what happened in a moment. The main project this week was Middlesbrough's new signing, Myles Peart-Harris. I already had a build in mind for him, so the first thing I did was add the roles I wanted him to play within my system. The next step was going to be adding the Glory Hunters cosmetic evolution. It cost 100,000 coins and I'd already decided that was the route I wanted to take. The problem was I'd been away for the game for a couple of days, and by the time I came back that particular cosmetic had expired. I hadn't realised until I went to apply it, so that whole plan just disappeared. So rather than forcing a build that wasn't possible anymore, I went back to the drawing board. I looked through the evolutions that were still available, added a couple of playstyle pluses and started working through one of the repeatable evolutions instead. This actually worked out quite well because it tied in perfectly with the new Festival of Football live Friendlies, and the matches are much shorter, so it was a great way to get through the evolution requirements while also testing him in game. We made it all the way through the tournament, won the final, and that let me take the evolution as far as I can for now. At this point I'm waiting to see what the Footies promo will bring, because I'm hoping another evolution drops that lets me finish the build the way I originally imagined it. With the Myles Peart-Harris evolution as far along as I could take it for now, it was time to head back into division rivals. There were two goals this week: reach the upgraded weekly rewards by getting the 24 points and secure promotion back into Division 3. Thankfully, we managed to tick both of these off. It wasn't as straightforward as I would have hoped, but we got the promotion and locked in the upgraded rewards. I'm recording this before the rewards actually arrive on Thursday morning, so I can't show you what we packed just yet, but you'll at least be able to see the rewards we've earned, and we'll open those in next week's Club Report. This was the real test of the week. We'd had a good run in live Friendlies, which secured promotion back into Division 3, so I felt like my game was in a really good place heading into Weekend League. The target was 10 wins. I've only managed that once this season, especially with a squad that isn't built around the meta, so I knew it was going to be a challenge. The start couldn't really have gone much better. We won our opening 3 games to go 3-0, then after one defeat, bounced straight back to 4-1. As the run continued, we kept picking up results and eventually found ourselves sitting at 8 wins with 3 losses. At that point, 10 wins looked well within reach. Unfortunately, that's where things started to slip away. The matchmaking got tougher, I lost a bit of patience, and instead of pushing on, I only managed one more win for the remaining games. So we ended up 9-6 again. It's still a solid weekend league, and although it's frustrating to miss out on 10 wins, it's another sign that the improvements I'm making are taking me in the right direction. Well, looking back, I don't think it was the squad that let me down, it was more about me staying patient in those tougher matches. A weekend league also gave us a healthy number of champions tokens. I'm now up at around 2,400, which is enough to start looking at some of the tradable pack rewards. I'm not going to spend them just yet though. With Footies just around the corner, I'd rather hold onto them and open those packs when the content is at its strongest. Now the focus shifts to Footies. I've deliberately held onto my Champions tokens because I want to wait for the best possible content before cashing them in. Hopefully that gives us some big opportunities over the next week, whether that's tradable packs, new evolutions or both. There's also another interesting possibility. Middlesbrough have just signed a new player in real life, Will Lancashire. So the deal's gone through, it's all been confirmed, so I'm thinking that's got to be my next evolution project. So I'll keep an eye on that and see what happens. The other really nice thing with it, I've just checked to see if I did have the player already in the club, and it turns out I do, but I actually have him already set up as a future stars, so he's got no playstyles or anything. So yeah, that'll be quite good fun to try and potentially do something with him next week. So overall, it's been another really positive week. We got Myles started on his evolution journey, won the live Friendlies tournament, earned promotion back into Division 3, finished on 9 wins in weekend league, and now we're in a really good position heading into Footies. Hopefully we'll have some new evolutions to work with, some tradable packs to open, and if the Will Lancashire transfer goes through, which I think it already has, that could give us another Middlesbrough project to start next week. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next club report.